Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're actually going to be talking about, Arsenal's news and also what happened in the EPL in the weekend. We already know that, of course, we won our match against Leicester City by 2 goals to 0. And we are going to be looking at Arteta's Sterling situation. We are going to be talking about VAR, and we are going to be talking about other matches as well in the EPL. So kindly do follow along on this video. So before we get started, YouTube asked me to tell you a message, and the message is a very important one that if you are watching my videos and you are not subscribed to my channel, please do endeavor to subscribe to my channel. Currently, I have 74% of people watching my videos who like my comments, my content, but are not actually subscribed to my channel. Please do endeavor to subscribe to my channel. So the very first thing we are going to be starting with is we are going to be looking at the Arteta Sterling situation. Sterling in Arsenal, could I say, is already a failed project because the season is almost ending and Sterling has not really picked up on his form. He has had a terrible record at Arsenal. I think the only match he played quite well is just the match he played against them. That was in the FA Cup or the Carling Cup. I can't remember. I think the match won by 5 goals to 1. I think it was against Bolton. So ever since then, he has dipped in form and he has not really done so much on the pitch. He had a worst performance against Leicester City. He had zero crosses, he had zero dribbles. He just wasn't it that day. He wasn't just cutting it that day. But Arteta right now, I think, is in a difficult position because what will Arteta do? I mean, and I think as Arsenal fans, we're actually going to see more of Sterling on the pitch because Sterling is not going anywhere anytime soon. We have few attacking options, and Sterling is actually one of the guys that can still, play up front. He's not in a good form. He lacks confidence. He lacks all of that. But at least if in our few matches is able to maybe just try and get an assist or probably a goal, that can actually still go a long way. The situation of Merino. Merino played up front in our last match. He came in at the 70th minute. He scored the first goal at the 80th minute, and the second goal, of course, also came in minutes later. So when you look at the situation of Merino, I really want to see Merino up front. I want to see Merino as a false nine. I want to see Merino as, our striker, somebody who we are going to do all balls to Merino. And personally, I think Merino is really going to do. You know why I say Merino is going to do well? Merino is going to do well on the basis of the fact that he is a guy that likes to know the ball. And also, it will be difficult for defenders to actually know how to mark him because he's coming into that role as a new person in that role. It's going to be very difficult for defenders to know what best or how best they are going to mark. I mean, look at the game against Leicester City, for example. Nobody believed they could pull off that sort of confidence. But are we going to see Merino start every match for us going forward? I do not think that is possible. I think we are still going to see Sterling play on the left wing and probably use Trossard in the center. Then, if the game is not going well, maybe Arteta is going to bring out Sterling. Ask Trossard to go to the left, and then we can have Merino in the right lane as a first nine. So maybe these are the things that will happen. But currently now, I think the situation with Sterling is quite a dicey one. Mikel will be having a rethink on how we can probably provision Sterling. But do you think this is a failed project already? What do you guys think? Please remember to drop your comments in the comment section as we make this video, and also please remember to subscribe to the channel. So the other thing we are actually going to be looking at is we all know that, of course, Kai Havertz, had a successful surgery. If you don't know now, I want to tell you about it. So Kai actually, he gave a message yesterday while he was talking about his operation. And this is his social media. He posted on his social media yesterday. He said, the last few days has been tough to process both physically and mentally, but yesterday was a good day, a successful operation and a win. Thanks for all the messages and support over the last few days. It's really helped. I'm now focused on my journey to full fitness and giving all the support I can give to the team in the background. So these are actually the words of Kai Havertz yesterday, as we know that Kai Havertz just had his hamstring operation. I wish him quick recovery, but Kai Havertz is out. Maybe it's actually a very big opportunity for Arsenal to be able to explore other options. For example, explore the options of say Butler or Yedeji, or the way we are experimenting with Merino right now. So I think this thing is really, really a process because we actually have nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose based on the fact that we are in a situation where maybe we are close to the league. Yes, we are just 7 points because it's that yesterday when Liverpool played their match against Wolves, they won that match by 2 goals to 1. I'm still coming to that match. Now the gap is back to 7 points. So I think this is the time for us to be able to experiment on whatever we need to experiment. Honestly, if you think I'm wrong about this, please remember to drop your comment. We need to experiment on whatever we need to experiment. If we have to use Butler or Yedeji in the front, let us try him out. He's a young sharp. He has been scoring goals in the junior thing. So why not just bring him on? Why not just let us try it out? So the other thing we're actually going to be talking about apart from that is the Liverpool situation. So yesterday, Liverpool won by 2 goals to 1. It was really, really an interesting watch. An interesting watch because of the fact that the match was quite controversial, and Salah got a penalty in the 37th minute, and the Konya scored a beautiful goal, at the 67th minute. So when you look at the table right now, Liverpool is back to the first. I mean, they were on the first before, but they have actually kept on the margin back to 7 points. The margin before was 4 points, and I was really, really hoping that they were going to at least draw that match yesterday and not win. But of course, they won yesterday. But what really happened in yesterday's match is that you could see Liverpool struggle. You could see Liverpool struggle on the basis that, they scored the first goal in the first half, and they had really, really a very terrible game in. They scored the 2 goals in the first half. I didn't see the match. They scored the 2 goals in the first half, and they really had a terrible second half. Wolves played really well in the second half, and the penalty that Liverpool even got, according to the airline, was quite controversial. Issue of cards and many other things like that. So I've seen people say on Twitter that if Liverpool were to win this league this year, they are actually going to be the luckiest team ever to have won the EPL. So I have also made several tweets or various tweets. And what do you guys really think about it? Do you see Liverpool as a very, very lucky team? Because this season, for example, they have been blessed with fit players, less injuries, and they are also really playing well. This is the best season for Mohamed Salah. As far as I'm concerned, since they came to the EPL, this is the best season for Mohamed Salah. There is no doubt about it. So when you see Salah playing like that, dropping assists and scoring goals, it is important to know that all these things will translate to proper team transition, proper team goals, and help the team. So that was what really happened with Liverpool yesterday. The controversy keeps going on. They had a controversial decisions. There were some controversial decisions in the Everton game, now in this game. So people are really saying that, what's up with Everton? What's up with Liverpool? Why are they getting the favor, you know, um, decisions. Because I remember yesterday, I've seen on social media, people were saying that, I think Konate could have gotten a second yellow card. And if that was an Arsenal player, I would have picked up a second yellow card and a red card. But it didn't happen to Konate yesterday, which is one of the things we talk about consistency in the EPL. So going on to, there is one special thing I want to talk about. So I have a new channel called Studs on the Pitch, and today is the first day I uploaded the first video on the channel. I uploaded the video on the channel before this video I'm making right now. So the channel is going to be talking about conspiracies. It's going to be talking about decisions, VR. It's going to be talking about everything football beyond us now. So I can actually focus on that with other topics apart from us now. So please do kindly check out the channel. The channel's name is Studs on the Pitch. I'm going to be putting the channel link in the description of this video. I really, really appreciate if you can check it out. And also, please remember to subscribe on both channel, either this or there. Please remember to subscribe, share, and like my videos. So, look going forward with what I have to say today is that, of course, we all know what happened yesterday. That Manchester United went away to Tottenham yesterday, and the match ended by 1 goal to 0. So it is funny to think that Tottenham did a double over Manchester United. Tottenham has been in a very, very bad form. They have a couple of injuries. Many of their players are out as well, but nobody wants to really talk about that. In fact, they are fighting relegation battle right now. So when you look at what is happening with Tottenham and that they are able to also bring out a win at Manchester United, it shows that Manchester United are in a big, big, big crisis. I talked about this particular video because Amorim was talking about some more offside, VAR decisions, bad decisions, and all that. So I took care of that in this video that I made on the Studs on the Pitch channel. Please, you can check that out and drop your comment as well. So, what do I think about Amorim? I think Amorim is beginning to feel what is going on in the EPL, the decisions, and we have always talked about consistency for goodness sake. The VAR is supposed to bring a balance to the game, but the VAR has failed to bring a balance to the game. We have wrong officiating, we have wrong card issuing, we have all of these things are becoming a problem, and it's not really really bringing a balance to the best league in the world. So I mean, if you and that is not to say that Manchester United themselves are not playing badly. They are, of course, playing badly. No doubt about that. I mean, how can Tottenham do a double on you when Tottenham itself is in a bad position? So I think Amorim really needs help. I don't know if it's going to be transfers. I don't know if it's going to be whatever. So, but I do not think chasing Amorim away is going to be the solution anytime soon. Just give your manager, let him do his thing, and hopefully he can come around. So, the EPL has been hot this season, and we have some good performances from players like Salah, of course, and Salah, Erling Haaland, and Chris Woods. Currently Salah has 23 goals, Erling Haaland has 19, and Chris Wood has 18. Even though what do they call it now? Nottingham Forest has not really been doing well in their last two or three matches. They lost yesterday, I think, by 2 goals to 1 to Fulham. I think it was by 2 goals to 1. I think I just saw that briefly. So Mohamed Salah, of course, yesterday scored another penalty, making them win by 2 goals to 1 against them Wolves. Just like I have said, Erling Haaland also is funny enough. Erling Haaland currently now picked up injury in their last match. I don't know how that will be working for Guardiola. I don't know the kind of injury it is. We have not really heard anything about it. Hopefully, he's back because, of course, I want the league to be very, very competitive and to be at the highest level of the standard. They have Rodri out, and I really hope the Arsenal players are back on time too. So the rest of the season, we can actually do something very, very important. So Chris Woods has 18 goals, Erling Haaland has 19, and then Mohamed Salah has 23 goals. That is the race for the Golden Boot. These guys are really, really doing well. If you see what they are doing, if you see how they are playing, you will know that they are really, really putting in a lot of effort. But personally, I would also say that I'm not because I'm an Arsenal fan. I would also say that I think Liverpool are really, really getting maybe some favors, or maybe they are just lucky. They are very, very lucky. They go away with some silly, decisions from the officials, decisions that should have given them a red card. Van Dijk has been doing some things on the pitch, elbowing players, and nothing is on about that. You know, hardly would he get a yellow card. He doesn't even get caution for it. They just play on. Things like that are not supposed to be happening in the EPL. There is supposed to be the officials are supposed to ensure that there is some balance with the officiating level that they have. So please, guys, this is actually the video I want to make. So I talked about Kai Havertz, his injuries. I talked about the message he passed. And I also looked at his message. I looked at the Liverpool situation where a lot of people believe something is going on. I introduced you to my new channel, Discuss on the Pitch, where I'll be talking about, varieties of other topics apart from Arsenal and maybe including Arsenal, Amorim situation with Manchester United. So please, guys, please do remember to drop your comment in the comment section and let's listen to what YouTube has to say. YouTube says that you are not subscribing to my channel, but you are watching my videos. Please do endeavor to subscribe to my channel, not just watch my videos. I really, really appreciate that so much. Thank you guys, and I will see you in another one.